Yeah, so this project that we built here, we built this one, I think at the beginning of last year, at the start of the summer. The guys from AZGARD, Neil and them reached out to us. They bought their building direct from Bragtech's building systems. So in the front of the building, you got their office space. So this is where their office is going to be. They're going to have some masonry work that's going to go around the bottom of the building. They went with a Falk panel system. So the office, which is about 2,500 square feet on the bottom, and it's 2 stories and about 2,000 square feet on the top, is a Falk panel system. So it's an IMP panel system, insulated metal panels. And basically what that means is you're getting your R value, you're getting your exterior cladding as well as your interior cladding on one panel. Really enjoy them. It's a very clean way of doing construction. Honestly, I do it on every building if we could, but we don't always get that opportunity. And then you can see there, you just went some vertical corrugated cladding for the rest of the building. So I went with a thermal deck roof on this building. So those ones come with a 20-year warranty. It's basically a buildup. So you have a bottom layer of tin that sheets the roof over top of the purlins, and then you do a buildup with your sub purlins, and then you roll out a blanket insulation in there, and then you do a rollout insulation in the roof, and then you do your standing seam roof on top of that where you don't have any exposed fasteners. And then on the inside of the building, we'll go inside and take a look at it too. We have this cladding on the outside, and then we get what's called a cavity fill insulation on this building. So basically you just shove it in the walls, and then we put a vapor barrier, a roll of poly on the inside and tape all of the seams. And then we do the interior cladding. But we'll go take a look at the inside of the building. So inside of the building here is about 7,800 square feet, and this is where they're actually going to manufacture and put together all of the solar racking that they're gonna produce here. There's going to be out back of the building. We're going to go out and take a look, and I'll show you guys an actual solar field that they erected themselves. So basically what they do is they do design build. So if there's a big EPC project where you need a lot of solar power in a field, these are the guys who are going to build it. They manufacture the racking themselves. They'll provide the install too. And so back here is where they're going to be doing that, and that's where all these panels and everything come from. So right now the guys from GM Mechanical are here. So right now all the HVAC, the electrical, the plumbing, all that's getting installed in the building. And back with further, won't go that way, we'll go up here. So up here is the office space. So on the bottom, we got about 2,500 square feet down here. And then the entrance to the building, obviously over there. And then up top will be where they'll have all their meeting rooms. You can see on the inside of the building here, this is what I was talking about when we were outside, is the IMP panel system that we use, the Falk panels. So Falk has actually has a distribution hub here just outside of Calgary in Rocky View County. And so when you come on the inside, the panel looks the same on the inside as it does on the outside. It's a very clean finish. They're obviously going to drywall over it on the inside, but you get your R value, you get your interior, exterior cladding just in one sheet. And in our opinion, it's a lot faster. It's a very quick, very clean method of putting buildings together. Construction time is way faster than what they went with out in the out back here. We'll go take a look. So on the interior of the warehouse, what they went with was an interior liner with the insulation, the cavity fill insulation on the wall, and then a rollout poly that went on the interior. And then up here is going to be their meeting room and office space. So up here we're about 2,000 square feet of space that they're going to have. They went with the concrete floor up top here. So after we erected the office, we obviously rolled out a bunch of decking that went down, and then the concrete got poured on top of it. But this is really going to be quite a large project. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head out back, and we're gonna show you guys exactly what it is that they build, because they've actually built a solar array in the back of the building. So we're gonna go take a look at that. So Longi, obviously panel provider. So as you can see over my shoulder here, this is actually one of the projects that they put together for themselves. AZGARD built all of the solar racking and manufactured it, and then they do the installs as well. So they're a bit of a design build. when it comes to solar manufacturing. So if you are anywhere in Western Canada and you need some solar racking for a project, these guys they're really good. Got to know Neil and everybody over the time of the project, and everything's gone really well. So stick around for the next video.